Alright, what's up guys? My name is Wolfy and welcome to another tier list. Oh, Wolfy, you're only making another tier list video because the last one got so many views. Yes. And your point is, since the game has now been out for a little while and we have had a patch, I think, we casuals don't usually pay attention to that sort of thing. I thought it was about high time I updated my tier list. Some characters are going to need moving about, some might be better, some might be worse, we'll see. So this is going to be version 2 of my tier list for casuals. So just a quick reminder, this video is a piss take. Please don't take it as seriously as you took the last one. Alright then, let's get started. In fact, no, do you know what, before I get started, I need to rename these tiers. Now we can get started. The only thing I have to go by on Alf is when I fought him in the World of Light, and he was a piece of shit. So do you know what? Piss off. Bayonetta, I mean, she seems alright. She's definitely not as annoying as she was in Smash 4. Not really too much I can say about her. B tier. Bowser, my guy, has been doing some speed training. This guy does not fuck about. A tier. Bowser Jr., I haven't really tried him much myself. He's fucking annoying to play against though. And my ego can't handle getting my ass beat by kitchen utensils. B tier. Captain Falcon's just kind of one of them ones. I feel like if I ever manage to get hit with a Falcon Punch, I should just uninstall the game. So I don't think Captain Falcon is very good for sales. C tier. I'm going to move Charizard for now. We'll come to him later. Crom, this guy's quick. He could go to Nationals. And I do like his outfit. It is pretty solid. So do you know what? A tier. Also, actually, before I go any further, there's just a couple of things I want to sort out real quick. Ridley, piss off. Wolf, undisputed heavyweight champion. Cloud definitely isn't as good as he was in 4, but he's still Cloud fucking Strife, so S tier. Might not be the best, but fucking you can't argue with that hairstyle. Corrin kind of irritates me a little bit. He's got one of them moves. I don't know what it is. It's like one of those teacher pointers what they fucking prod you with when you're not doing your work properly. Come on, Jeremy. It's the periodic table. It's not that fucking difficult. What it is, if you don't pay attention in chemistry because you don't give a shit. I don't like the teacher prodding me over and over again. It doesn't help me get the work done. I think it's obnoxious as fuck. C tier. But female Corrin, you're actually low-key. You can go the high tier. Daisy and Peach. Woo! That sounds like a Friday night right there. S tier. I'm going to try and do characters in pairs if I can. See, Pit and Dark Pit are alright, but they're mummy's boys. And there's nothing inherently wrong with being a mummy's boy, except for the fact that Dark Pit actually tries to make himself look all gothic and edgy to hide the fact that he's a mummy's boy. But you shouldn't, because we all know the truth. I've got a lot of respect for the way that Pit just kind of owns that shit. So I'm saying Pit, you're going in B. Dark Pit, you're going one lower. Honesty is the best policy, I'm sorry. Dark Samus just looks fucking badass. So do you know what? You're top tier. Diddy Kong, I haven't really played around with Diddy Kong that much. He still seems pretty good. Apparently he's not as good. I don't know. I have nothing. B tier. Donkey Kong. Honestly, I have to say there aren't many things more satisfying than punching someone into the next Nintendo console. So I think for that reason, you're A tier. Oh my fucking god, Dr. Mario is so annoying. He's actually so annoying. He's as annoying as Mario was in the previous game. And the fact that he spaces you by throwing drugs at you, I just doesn't set a good example to children. I'm sorry, I cannot condone this. C tier. Duck Hunt, I mean, if it was just the dog on his own, then I could make criticisms. But you got the duck as well, and I like ducks, so S tier. Falco. Hands off my Okay, Falco, no one wants to touch it anyway. B tier. Alright, to hell with this, we're going back to the old names. Fox, I mean, purely just based on the fact that they actually give you a decent voice actor in this one, you're high tier. Actually, no, you're from Star Fox, you're top tier. So I'm a little bit biased on that one. Ganondorf. This guy's smash attacks are on some next thing. The fact that you can just dispatch of any character at like 30-40%, I think that's just bants, mate. You're top tier. Greninja spends his entire life with his tongue hanging out his face. Can't tell if it's because he's a bit weird or if he's just being really rude. But the lack of clarity is something that kind of bothers me a little bit, so low tier. Ice Climbers. More like man's not hot. I don't know. Mid tier. Ike's actually a lot of fun to play in this game. I haven't played him too much, but he's pretty cool. But he just can't really motivate me with this whole I fight for my friends thing. I have no friends, so that doesn't mean shit. Mid tier. Brock Lesnar, you're cool. High tier. Inkling is actually such a fun character. Heard a lot of people speculating that he might be the best character in the game. He/she. I'm not really into the whole competitive side of things, so I can't really comment on that. But from a casual standpoint, mate, top tier without a shadow of a doubt. Isabelle just strikes me as the sort of character that will bring you up a hot chocolate at night and then strangle you to death in your sleep. Just uneasy about Isabelle. I don't know what it is. Low tier. Bubblegum, I feel like at the best of times, trying to hit her with an attack is like trying to be a fielder in softball when you can't catch. Which was me, by the way. I can't catch for shit. I can catch chlamydia, but that's different. So I don't know. Mid tier. Sure you can. You're just top tier. Like, I don't even need to get into that. King D, probably the only character that can still properly BM when you're in quick play, which just gives you so many more opportunities for mind game. You could just launch him off the stage and just hit him with a down tilt, and that's it. That switch is going out the window. Did you know that's solid high tier? K. Rool, Jesus, where do I start? I think K. Rool has to be, and I don't use this term very often, he has to be one of the noobiest characters I've ever seen. He's that kind of character where you could have never played Smash before and have never won a single game in your entire life, on or offline. You can pick up K. Rool and just start winning games. He is that kind of character. I'm not saying that he's like the best character or he's like OP or anything like that. I feel like he was just designed to piss you off. He's just cheap cheese. Everything he does is cheese, and it's so annoying. So do you know what? Actually, K-Rool, you can join Ridley and Alf. I feel like if I don't put Kirby in the same tier as Jigglypuff, sort of bubblegum discrimination, so I can't put you any higher than mid-tier. Breath of the Wild Link is actually really cool. He looks sick. I really like the remote bombs as well. You know, he's just a cool character. Do you know what? Top tier. Little Mac, I have to say, this is probably going to be one of the only characters that I talk about gameplay-wise. We all know the deal with Little Mac. You throw him off the level and he's dead. Low tier. Lucario. Now, this man. I'm actually considering picking this character up. Lucario seems like a bit of a madness. Everything about him is just sick. Looks sick. He came from Gen 4. His gimmick is sick. He's got a pink variant. There is nothing to not like about Lucario, except how his up air has the tiniest hitbox I've ever seen. Please change that, Nintendo. I'm a scrub. I don't like having to be accurate. What can I say? I like my up airs like I like my women. Piss easy. Oh my god. I should just delete my channel, honestly. Top tier. I fucking love Lucas in this game. He's officially made it back onto my roster. Basically because PK freeze can kill you at like 30%. It's actually disgusting. Lucas is back in the building. Top tier. See, Lucina's cool. I like her. I feel like she's the sort of character that attracts BuzzFeed. I'm just like, keep that shit away from Smash, man. Honestly, low tier. Luigi, I mean, I'm not sure what the deal with that picture is. It looks like he's just sticking his arse out, waiting for someone to spank him. But Luigi is cool. You can't really argue with that. High tier. Mario, honestly, you've spent so much of your life rescuing Peach, you might as well just move in with her. I know she doesn't put the toilet seat up when she's done, but you have to be economical about it. Low tier. Marth is cool and he's good, he's just a bit dull. That's always kind of been my thing ever since I saw Marth for the first time. Girls, he's like that one guy you meet at a house party. He's like the fucking best looking guy there. Rocking the slick hairstyle, good little bit of facial hair on him. You feel like you're just magnified to him. And then you go and start having a conversation with him and it's like being injected with a general anesthetic. But I can't fault the looks. Mid-tier. Mega Man, honestly, I feel like I just owe you a thanks. Thanks to your being in Smash Brothers, my music playlist is looking bonza. So for that alone, you're top tier. Meta Knight is like bubblegum for cool kids. I think in this game, he's a little bit overrated. I'm still putting him high tier. Mewtwo, I mean, you're cool, but we've already established that Lucario's cooler, so I can't really put you in the same tier. You can go high tier. The Mii's, I think, is just the same story as last time, honestly. Game and Nonce, honestly, I feel like this guy just has troll physics and just makes them sort of sounds that you'd expect to hear on MSN Messenger back in like fucking 2005. Get with the times, Game and Nonce. Low tier. Ness. He's a bit irritating, isn't he? Step 1, PK Fire. Step 2, down throw. Step 3, forward air. Step 4, repeat. You are still Ness, so you're still cool. You're still in high tier. Pac-Man. Honestly, my ego is still hurting a little bit by the fact that you throwing a peach at me trumped my fucking laser gun. That doesn't sit well with me, so actually I'm going to be completely biased about this one. Pac-Man. Piss off. I feel like Palutena is like the waifu of this game, which is cool because she is hot, but at the same time, you attract a lot of weirdos. And I mean, she's a goddess as well, which kind of sucks, because imagine being the dude. You're going to spend your entire life people saying to you, oh, by the way, she's well out of your league. You're punching above your weight. That doesn't sound like a good life. No, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, Palutena. I can't put you any higher than mid-tier. Pichu is cool. He's cute, and he is good. The only problem is he's so fucking light. You end up dying at 5% from a jab. I think the mantra, don't get hit, has never been more fitting. Mid-tier. Pikachu is... oh, he's a little piece of shit in this game. Oh, he's so good. But he's Pikachu, man. Look at him. How can you hate that? Look at him! I'd love a pet Pikachu. That'd be so cool. Anyone ever leaves a nasty comment on one of my videos, I'll just send the Pikachu Mafia to go and fry his computer. Top tier. Olimar, yeah, just fuck off. Piranha Plant isn't even in the game yet, but he's already got some big boots to fill. He is, by definition, a chomper. But we already actually have a chomper in the game. His name is Ridley. We also have a pea shooter. His name is K-Rool. The Piranha Plant better have some bullshit. You want to be the chomper of this game, you have to find a way to be more annoying than Ridley. That bar has been set pretty high, but you know what? I have faith. I'm going to put you in high tier. Pokemon Trainer pisses me off, man. The only one who doesn't piss me off is Squirtle. Ivysaur and Charizard piss me the fuck off. But you're still Pokemon, so I can't complain too much. I don't know, mid-tier. Although since I can do the Pokemon individually, Squirtle, you can go in high tier, just because you're the least annoying. Richter is so good, he has you quaking in your shoes. Alright, I'll see myself out. I know a lot of people absolutely despise him, but honestly, for some reason, I don't seem to find him as annoying as everyone else does. I don't know, I mean, you can go in mid-tier. Rob ate his fucking Cookie Crisp before this game was released. He is sort of insane. And he also has one of the most infuriating challenges in the world of life. You know the one I'm talking about? It's the one right before you get to Snake. Fuck that challenge. Do you know what? I was so surprised by how good he is. Do you know what? High tier. See, I can never really decide who I prefer out of Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. I feel like Rosalina is probably the most attractive. The problem is you have Luma third wheeling on absolutely everything. Imagine it's a Netflix and chill Friday night. You're doing the nastiness and you've just got Luma sitting there, just watching. Mid-tier. Roy, he's our boy. Top tier. Ryu, I haven't really played with Ryu at all. I mean, you're still Street Fighter, so high tier. Samus, you're just not as cool as Dark Samus. I just can't put you in the same tier. I could put you in high tier, though. Sheikah's a little whippet, but that thing on her head just makes her look like Mr. Bum. Remember that one guy from Mr. Men who was always hurting himself? And you should be a bit more careful, Sheik. Honestly, low tier. Ah, Shulk. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, well, I'm not. Piss off. I'm just kidding. I like Shulk. High tier. Simon kind of reminds me of Prince Charming from Shrek 2. Hello, mother. You just don't need to be that up yourself. And you should be thoroughly embarrassed that the girl of your dreams got nicked off you by an ogre. That is the L to end all L's. Low tier. Snake is a bit like... I've been watching some people play this guy at high level, and honestly, I actually can't keep up with what's happening. He's doing so much shit. And you know what? The fact that I can't keep up with that, I think is really impressive, so top tier.
Sonic's the name, being an irritating little asshole is my game.
Piss off, Sonic. I'm joking, I'm gonna put you in high tier. I feel sorry for you because after all these years, you're still the only Sonic rep. Toon Link really doesn't seem much different from the previous game, but oh wait! He got a new forward smash. How fucking jazzy is that? Top tier! Wah. Wah, wah. Your nose looked like it's got 100 loom bands wrapped around it. Blessed be the big noses. Mid-tier. Villager. Oh my god, have you ever played against an AI villager? Rocket.
Rocket, 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 Rocket.
I like Rocket, but I prefer Quill. Mid-tier. Wii Fit Trainer. I mean, I've never really been a big fan of. Oh god, if you play against the Wii Fit Trainer, she camps so hard. She camps harder than I used to back in S&D. I say used to, I still do. Low tier. Yoshi is fucking adorable, and he's actually a bit of a madness, so you're still top tier. Young Link, if you watch this guy at high level, it's really impressive. You see some cool shit, but we're not talking about high level. This is a casual tier list, and if you play a casual Young Link player, then get ready to break your fucking controller, because you have never seen so many projectiles in your entire life. Low tier. I think the first time I ever used Zelda was in a crew battle, and she actually ended up saving my ass. So do you know what? You're top tier. And Zero Suit Samus is like Sonic the Bastard Hedgehog 2.0. She's so fast, she can make the semis at nationals. And I also used to consistently make the semis at nationals. And I'm a fucking legend, so that means that you are too. Top tier. And there you have it, guys. There is my updated casual tier list. I feel like I chatted way more shit this time. At the end of the day, it's just a joke. It's all a bit of fun. But seriously, Ridley, piss off. I don't actually take this game seriously at all. I'm really enjoying playing the game. I'm pretty hooked on it. I am trying to get better. I'm not trying to become competitive, man. I'm just trying to have fun. So that's going to be it from me. If you haven't already joined the Wolf Pack, become a filthy casual right now. Hit that subscribe button. And that is going to be it from me. So thanks as always for watching. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gats in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams.